Hello again, and thank you for joining in. In today's video, we will be speaking about how to protect your credit score during the coronavirus. I will show you what actions to take with your creditors and the credit bureaus to make sure this unprecedented event doesn't affect your financial future. Your credit report and score can affect your ability to get a loan, rent an apartment, or even qualify for a job, plus the future interest you will pay can rocket up. There are 3 credit reporting agencies or credit bureaus in the United States, collecting, analyzing, and dispersing information about consumers in the credit markets: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. They collect the data from your creditors and compile it to show your credit worthiness. And that's how lenders and creditors decide what interest and credit lines to offer you. Keep in mind, creditors and these credit bureaus are private for-profit companies with the end goal of making money. The Consumer Data Industry Association is providing guidance to creditors and lenders on how they can work with those who are affected by the coronavirus. Nevertheless, these are suggestions, and each creditor can make their own rules on how they want to handle each individual situation. It is up to you, by being proactive, that you can protect yourself from falling into a credit score disaster. So let's see how. It is important to remember that even one letter or missed payment may impact credit scores and remain on your credit report for 7 years. But generally, late payments don't end up on credit reports for at least 30 days after you miss the payment. That means it's possible to make up a late payment before it shows on your credit report. However, interest and late payment fees may still apply. But how well are creditors managing the recommendation in spite of an unprecedented event that is affecting everyone? Don't think creditors will automatically help unless you ask for it. They will not call you to help. They will only call you to collect. So it is important first to ask for help and to be informed on what questions to ask. If you are out of work or struggling due to the pandemic, contact your lenders and creditors to explain your situation and see if any accommodations can be made. In some situations like COVID-19, it's possible that lenders and creditors may have a special assistance available to reduce the risk of impacting your credit standing. Some creditors or lenders may even waive late fees or offer short-term loans, and some may provide the opportunity to make reduced payments, interest-only payments, or no payments for a period of time, a practice known as forbearance. They will allow you to defer payments. But there is a catch that you need to be aware. Accounts in forbearance can still be reported as late or missed payments by lenders and creditors to the 3 nationwide credit bureaus. Let's make this clear. Even when you call the creditors, make a forbearance arrangement, your credit score can still be affected. So what to do? It is important to ask questions when making an arrangement with your lender and creditor, the right questions. These are the things that you need to specifically ask to secure your financial future. First, ask them how will they report to the credit bureau your account during the forbearance period. Second, ask if interest will be accruing during the time period arranged. Third question, is the forbearance triggers a balloon payment at some period that could be after the forbearance or at the end of the loan? This is very important because you might not be aware that at a certain point you will have to pay all the remaining balance of the time during the time that you didn't pay, probably making an extra burden to you in the future to come up with all the money at once. Fourth question to ask, will my interest increase? Be aware, creditors can increase their interest rate at any moment. And number 5, this is not only a question you need to ask, this is something you need to be in the alert every 30 days. Will you lower my credit card limit? This they can do without any warning and suddenly. So even if they say no, you need to be in alert. This can affect you in 2 important ways. First, they can lower your credit line immediately and slap you with an over-the-limit fee or penalty rate. And second, if the creditor decides to lower your credit line, will in fact reduce your credit score because it then will show in your reports a high credit utilization, meaning the bridge between your overall debts and your overall credit lines just got closed in and therefore will make your credit score reduce significantly. Make sure you take names of the representatives you speak, and in most cases, it's recommendable for ask for a supervisor directly to clear up all of these questions. Make sure you get clear answers and ask if they can provide you all in writing. Last, it is very important that even if your creditors tell you they won't report negative to the credit reports, to consider adding a consumer statement to your credit report. So you need to be proactive. You can add a statement brief up to 100 words to your credit reports to explain your situation. I will leave you in the description below information on how to contact the credit bureaus to request a credit report. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to get alerts on our next videos about money and business. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Until next time.